If you've ever worked with Python before, you may have heard of something called Jupyter Notebooks. Jupyter Notebooks is pretty popular in the university space for computer science majors. Pretty much what it is it's a way to write code and share it out without having to do anything locally. So you don't have to install Python on your local machine, for example. You don't have to install something like Visual Studio Code. You don't have to worry about source control. It's just built in. And in this video, we're going to talk about something that is using Jupyter Notebooks right now, which is Azure Notebooks. So what Azure Notebooks does is it gives you a place to kind of like host Jupyter Notebooks without having to install anything. From here, there are a few different options to create the notebook, of course, but the first one that I want to show you is this terminal option here. So I'm going to click the terminal button and this is going to pop up a terminal. So what this is actually a terminal connection to the server that is running the Azure Notebook. So as you can see, I already have a command here, but I could do something like ls and see all the directories. I can do pwd and I can see the user that I'm in. So there's a few different things that you can do in here, of course, if you wanted to, but the virtual machines for the Azure Notebooks are already set up and created. I just wanted to show you so you know that it's here. The next thing is to actually create the notebook. So we created the project for the notebook, but now we need to create the actual notebook itself. So I'm going to click this new button here, and then I'm going to click notebook. And then I can go ahead and I can select the language. I'm going to choose Python 3.6 since it's the newest. Python 2 is deprecated. So we'll pick Python 3.6 and then we'll use, I don't know, test Python sample. And then I'm going to click the new button. And this is going to automatically create a new notebook for me. So now I'm ready to go into the notebook and start writing some code. So I could do something like print hello YouTube. Now this is just a standard print statement or a standard print method, and what I'm going to do is once I hit enter, I can go to a next line and I can start doing some other stuff. But let's say I just want to run this code. I type shift enter, and then now you can see the output. So let's just do like some sample if statement. So we could do az equals az login, and then we can do if az in the az variable print, yep, it's in there. And then again, I can enter if I want to, or I can simply run this code, shift enter, and then we can see that my if statement brought back, yep, it's in there printed out because the AZ string exists in the variable. So this is, just a very simple example of Azure Notebooks. There's a lot of different things you can, of course, do with this. You can also share them out if you want to, but it's a really, really solid platform for if you don't want to do development locally, or maybe you're a student and you're not up to speed with source control or editors like VS Code or anything like that. This is a really, really solid environment that you can do all of your testing. You can even, like I said earlier, you can even share it out to others and others can work in the same notebook as well. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you like this type of content and I can definitely continue with it. Take care.